Alright everyone, good morning. Today is Monday, June 24th, 2024 at 07:46. And today we have our day 1 outlook issued by the Storm Prediction Center. Oh, okay, thank you. Let's make sure everything is okay, everything's up. So, anyway, today, let's see what we've got here for today. Today we've got a slight risk, a huge slight risk too. It is basically stretching from Nebraska into Iowa. The entire state of Minnesota is under a slight, and into Wisconsin, literally most of Wisconsin is under it. We just need this part of Wisconsin to get under the slight, and that'll be the entire state of Minnesota and Wisconsin. We have a little bit of North Dakota and South Dakota here with under a slight, and a little bit of Illinois here. We also have a marginal out here starting in, which states that Wyoming, going into South Dakota and Nebraska, dipping into Kansas here, going over into Iowa, into Illinois, um, Indiana, and Michigan. That's what we've got going on here today for that marginal. This marginal basically extend from um, South Carolina to North Carolina. So, yes. So let's see what cities are impacted today. So it looks like Milwaukee, Omaha, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Lincoln have a slight, and Chicago, Fort Wayne, Grand Rapids, Sioux Falls, and Joliet are under a marginal. So let's see what we've got for today's tornado risk. Doesn't look as big. We have basically North Dakota and Minnesota and Wisconsin having a 2% tornado risk. So that would be including Minneapolis, St. Paul, Rochester, Fargo, and Duluth under this 2%. Go down here to the damaging wind threat here. Looks like you got a hatched area across Minnesota and Wisconsin. Of course, we got a 15% basically stretching from Nebraska into Iowa, into Illinois, Wisconsin, the entire state of the entire state of Minnesota, North and South Dakota. So we also got a 5% here stretching from Wyoming all the way out into Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, down into Kansas, over into Missouri, into Illinois and Indiana and Michigan. We also have 5% down here in South and North Carolina. So let's see what we've got for today's cities under the damaging wind threat. We got Minneapolis, St. Paul, Bloomington, Plymouth, and Appleton under a significant severe. We got Milwaukee, Omaha, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Lincoln under a 15%. And Chicago, Fort Wayne, Grand Rapids, Joliet, and Topeka under a 5%. So definitely, I'd see damaging winds of maybe 1 to 3 inch hail. So you could see baseball size hail, especially in the hatched area up here. That's my prediction, but you could also see 2.50 inch hail in the yellows. It's 15% area, but in the brown 5% area, I'd definitely say 1 to 2 inch hail could be possible, even over here. Anyway, moving on to today's hail risk. Let's see, we got a hatched area again in Minnesota mainly, but a little bit of Wisconsin has that, but mainly Minnesota has that, and North Dakota even has the hail hatched. So anyway, that's what we've got going on. So North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin have the 15% for hail, and today we've got 5% for North Dakota, South Dakota, into Nebraska, into Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Also have one out here in mainly North Carolina, but a little bit of South Carolina has that 5% also. So let's see what we've got for today's hail risk. We got Minneapolis, St. Paul, Fargo, Duluth, and Bloomington under a significant severe. Minneapolis, St. Paul, Fargo, Duluth, and Bloomington also within the 15%. And we got Omaha, Lincoln, Madison, Des Moines, and Sioux Falls having a 5% hail. So definitely, I would say hail to 1 to 2 inch hail could be possible. 1 to 3 inch hail could be possible out of this here. And in the 5%, no, not 5%, 15% area. 5% areas at 1 to 2 inch hail are possible. So that's basically my predictions here. Let's see what the Storm Prediction Center does say. So scattered severe thunderstorms will be possible over parts of the upper Midwest this afternoon and continuing overnight. A cluster of severe storms potentially capable of producing destructive winds wind gusts may develop over parts of Minnesota into Wisconsin through remain significant uncertainty. So, excuse me about that. Sorry about that. I'm still waking up, so I can't really read right quite yet. So, sorry about that. But anyway, that's today's risks. We got slight risk, tornado risk. So I'd say an isolated maybe EF1 tornado could be touched down. If one were to develop damaging winds, I'd say 60 to 80 miles per hour, especially in the hatched area. But um, and for the yellow area, 60 to 80 miles per hour wind gusts. 5% area, definitely see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And hail, I would say 1 to 3 inches, baseball size hail in the hatched area, and the 15%. 5% I would definitely see 1 to 2 inch hail. So for the 5% area. So that way, that's basically it for me. Um, we'll see how everything goes. Maybe tomorrow Jonathan might take over for me since I will be on vacation. But if not, I will definitely try to make the video for tomorrow, June 25th. But I do know that Jonathan should be able to take over for me Wednesday and Thursday. Don't know about tomorrow. I would say I probably might try to make it tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. And stay weather aware, and stay safe, and have a great day.